Hi, my name is Laura Hart. My project is on disaster management within the Republic of Turkey. Turkey is classified as a developed nation by the CIA, a developing nation by the IMF or International Monetary Fund, and it's also classified as being a member of the D8 or the Developing Eight. The Republic of Turkey was founded in 1923 by remnants of the Ottoman Empire, and since then has experienced several revolutions and political coups. The capital is Ankara, which you can see here, and the nation itself is divided into 81 separate provinces. The national government of Turkey is responsible for both funding and education in regards to matters of disaster management. The pattern of implementation practiced by the Republic of Turkey can best be categorized as top-down. The government is ultimately responsible, the national government that is, for implementing disaster management policies throughout the 81 provinces, funding, and response and recovery actions following a disaster. The Republic of Turkey is susceptible to many different hazards. Meteorological and tectonic include avalanches, landslides, volcanoes, floods, and fires. Also earthquakes. You can see in this picture behind me a picture of Mount Ararat, which is a volcano in Turkey. Infrastructure problems and hazards such as migration of Syrian refugees over the border. Technological hazards such as car accidents, which would be present in almost any modern nation. Industrial hazards such as terrorism because of its location and exposure to dangerous chemicals, etc. Problems such as that. But Turkey is largely prepared for earthquakes, which is demonstrated by the country's National Earthquake Strategy and Action Plan, and that plan is current through 2023. But the Disaster and Emergency Management Presidency, which is set up by the Prime Ministry of Turkey, has also put implementation forward for other hazards as well. Following a disaster event within the Republic of Turkey, NGOs such as the United Nations, the Turkish military, the government, international organizations such as the American Red Cross and the Turkish Red Crescent work together to implement response and recovery actions following a disaster. The Republic of Turkey has experienced a number of obstacles in the implementation of its disaster management strategies. Recently, a popular issue has been the government blocking of the social media giants Twitter and YouTube. Also, this means that the government has effectively blocked a cheap and easily accessible method of education regarding disaster management to the public. Language and culture are also an issue in Turkey, as the country has recently been inundated with Syrian refugees, meaning that plans that were written in Turkish for the Turkish people are no longer really applicable to the Syrian refugees who speak Levantine Arabic. Also, building codes haven't always been up to par, meaning that during a tectonic disaster, buildings are likely to collapse, and communication between the various levels of government has also been an issue in the past. The Republic of Turkey has bolstered its disaster management efforts following a series of earthquakes in the country, especially in the last 20 years. After a high death toll following the Izmit earthquake, which you can see here, of over 17,000 people, the country has largely moved forward within the international community regarding issues of earthquake hazards, preparedness, response, and recovery.